Hey guys, how's it going? We are back.
Hello.
The squad is a smaller squad than normal, but it's fine. We're gonna have a chill night. We're gonna read some one-shots for the one-shot readathon, which is ending tomorrow. You still have one more day after today, so we're just gonna get some reading in. Hi, Hfield. So yeah, how are you guys doing?
Great.
How's your week been?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Easter weekend, so it's nice. I'm gonna have some lamb tomorrow.
Oh.
So one day out of all the year that I have lack of lamb, because it's super expensive. So, and I love lamb.
Nice. Hi,
It's very
Capricia.
spring-like.
Yes. Yeah, I have a sick kid at home, so we're not going to be doing much tomorrow. But yeah, it's all right. What's everyone got to read tonight?
I wanted to finish this before, but I'm about done with it. So
You're still working on that one?
Not much left.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. And yeah, I finished a lot of this when I went to the coffee shop. I was surprised that I just sat there and I lost track of time. And then my only goal now is to finish this tomorrow. So hopefully I can get a jump start on this, and then I'll play to this. So I'm really excited. I'm really enjoying this. It's like an epic fantasy. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
And I said it wrong. I said that it was made in 1963. That was actually when it was republished. It was originally made in 1953.
Whoa.
So even older.
Yeah, even older. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, that will definitely do for the some of our challenges. I'll have to find that graphic again.
Yeah, I think I finished all the challenges. So
yeah, I didn't get to some of them. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, I am using this one as 2. Read at a coffee shop, and then my oldest. So
hey, that works. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, we were talking about the one-shot readathon, and we have some extra challenges. These are, that's really big. Oh, where'd everyone else go? There we go. So these were some of the extra challenges we had, which I think I've only done 3 of them.
But you're about to reread something, right?
I'm about to reread something. What? I don't know. I'm going to figure that out during the break. So, yeah, I didn't get to read in the coffee shop, but I've had lots of coffee this week, so I'm like,
Your house is a coffee shop then.
There, yeah.
Nice one.
Oh,
Coffee shop if I don't drink coffee and I don't go outside. How am I supposed to do that?
That is true. I mean, there's still other stuff in a coffee shop.
You don't have to get a matcha.
Yeah.
A matcha or a chai.
Get you a nice cheese Danish or something.
A cheese Danish.
Get you a pastry.
Uh-oh.
What? Mark? We lost Mark.
Mark?
No. We're going rogue.
It's funny how They can disappear from their own readathon. Or
I know. What is that?
Welcome back.
Nah, StreamYard was like, I don't like pastry. You're out.
Yeah.
Toni, what are you reading tonight?
Unlike some people here, I have oodles of options for one shots that I could read because I have too many. So I went with To the Sea.
Ooh.
Oh.
Kind of a thick one. This is published by
Nice.
Glacier Bay. Look at the.
Yeah, I saw their video with all your Glacier Bay reads and stuff coming up. They look like nice additions. Like they're just nicely put together and everything.
Dolphins on the other, on that first page?
Yep, there's a dolphin. So this seems to be like a short story collection with a lot of short stories. There's 19 in here.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
and they have a warning in the front. That's interesting. But it also came with this thing.
yeah, the little
Wow.
art cards.
Very cool.
Yep. And there were more in some of the books that I just didn't realize were in there after I made that video. So.
Hey, Christy.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
So I think half of the one shots I still have on my TBR are Glacier Bay ones. So I figured this is an opportunity to read one.
Nice.
I'm going to have to look that one up because that one looks really cool.
They all look really cool. They're all really nice like this. Here's another one I have right here.
And they have the French flaps. French
I
flaps.
said this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, dang.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yep. That's what I'm reading.
Oh, cool. It's still available too. No,
Yeah, these ones are new.
Books like sell out real quick. Or at least that's what I think anyways. They might not. Every time I go to buy one, they're like sold out. I'm like, oh, all right, never mind.
Well, they usually only do like one print run.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's super popular, then they might reprint it. But
that makes sense. H-Field says that DN Angel announcement for Yen Press was wild. I've heard a lot of people are excited about it. I don't know much about DN Angel, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited because that's the one that's like it's really nostalgic. I read that one when I was like younger.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't finished because it was a Tokyo Pop title.
Yeah, it never finished, but the anime is really good too.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. But yeah, a lot of people are excited about it. My wallet was spared this go around, so. Glacier Bay does nice little add-ons like art cards, and postcards. I know, that's so nice.
I saw that. Yeah,
I wish other publishers
and like they look good. Like they look like they're really well put together. You know what I mean? They don't. They have quality to it, and they're it got some sort of like class, kind of like vibe to it. Very classy looking, like Yeah. And French flaps. Love French flaps.
Yeah, they're really nice. So, let's see. May, what are you reading tonight?
I am reading Dogs and Punching Bags by Kaori Ozaki.
Nice.
I know you enjoyed that one, right?
Yeah. It was really good. I think it was probably one of my top 3 that I read this time around.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Super excited then.
Yep. Kat, what are you reading?
Oh, I've got.
You have a one shot.
Yeah, I have 2. I didn't really participate in the one shot readathon because I don't really have or know of any that I really want to read, except for these 2, which are obviously highbrow literature, which is Mansect or Her Frankenstein. So those are my 2 ones that I have. Which one? Mansect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm reading, and I'm super excited about it because, horror, it's my thing.
Hi, Christy. How's it going?
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm a little late, and I was trying to get this thing to sit upright, so it took me a minute.
Yeah, it's all good. Glad you made it.
Doing good. I actually don't have a one shot. I don't think I have any that I haven't read yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna read Fruits Baskets because I haven't even started this, and I was supposed to read it for this month for Maeve's readathon.
Yeah.
This month has just been crazy, so I was gonna dive into this.
That's awesome.
Y'all doing okay?
Yeah, doing good. Oh my gosh, HBL, no. It's a straw. Don't spread rumors, okay? Let's not start that.
So bad.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think I'm on the 5th omnibus of that, and I paused for the readathon. Maybe is that breaking the rules if I do that?
Yeah, it's your readathon. Mark.
She is too good at her readathon.
And you have to reread a favorite too.
Yeah, I guess I'll reread a favorite since Yeah, okay, all right.
Tries to wiggle her way out of her own readathon. Love it.
Yep. There.
I mean, what you could technically do is on the first sprint, you could read the favorite, and then the second one you could read for Fruits Basket.
True.
Pick something really short to read for the favorite.
Yeah. What's something with hardly any words in it?
Like Jujita's Cat Diary?
Oh, there we go. I haven't reread that in a while, so.
I'm full of good ideas.
Yeah. Oh, okay, let me pull up our reading cat. There we go.
I hope it's okay that I joined even though I don't have a one shot. I feel bad now.
Oh no, I was just bugging Mark. I don't even participate in the readathon. I have only read.
I've read all my one shots, so
Mark, you didn't say what you're going to read though.
I know. I haven't decided yet. I'll decide when to start.
Just didn't want to forget you again.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I usually forget to say what I'm reading. What about you guys in the chat? Hfield, there's 7 of you and only 2 of you are talking. Show yourselves.
Don't be lurkers.
Lurkers.
Don't be lurkers. Say hi.
Engage with us.
It's okay. I'm a lurker at heart. No one would believe that, though.
Oops, I responded as bizarre too, but that's okay. Just in case they're on your channel. I get the lurkers there too.
I'm gonna be you.
Oh, no.
I mean, I am too good at my own readathon, so.
I'll read one of your favorites. And
You're gonna read one of my favorites?
Yeah.
What would that be?
I don't know, but I'll just do. I'll just do the challenge is double, and then they can count as yours.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to go to the coffee shop tomorrow and read for you there too.
Okay, yeah, do that for me, please. I was gonna, but I got too lazy. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna sit right here. Like, I'm not going anywhere today.
But like my anxiety going in that coffee shop was like insane. Like I sat in the car for like a good hour before I went to the coffee shop.
Were you reading in the car?
Yes.
Okay.
I was. And then I was thinking, okay, I was like, well, this counts as at a coffee shop because I'm reading at a coffee shop even though I'm not going inside.
At a coffee shop.
Yeah, technically you're at the coffee shop, just not in the coffee shop. Yeah.
And then I was like, I really want to take a picture of the book with the coffee though. So the whole entire hour I was like, I need to go inside. I need to go inside.
No, just take a picture of the book with the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And then the coffee shop in the
I mean, I could do that, but I really so I went inside and like they were super nice, and then the lady actually talked to me about manga for like a good like 15 minutes. So that was kind of cool.
See, there you go. Like there's nothing to be like feeling anxious over. They're like, yeah.
Yeah, well, and I also thought it was gonna be a lot more crowded because it seemed a lot more crowded, but there was only like 3 people inside, so it wasn't like that bad. And I sat outside, and yeah, it was great. But
yeah. Ooh, My Name is Shingo. Ooh, I have that 4th volume that I haven't read yet. Maybe I'll read that.
The volume is nuts. The volume is nuts, though. It's crazy.
What 4th volume?
My Name is Shingo.
My Name is Shingo.
Oh, okay.
Or I might not read anything. Nice.
Like, okay, so My Name is Shingo. Like, what do you mean by it gets crazy? It just. Can you give me a little bit more?
No.
Sell it to me. No.
No.
This might be so spoiler.
If you read it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like the events in Volume 4 are nutso. They're crazy.
I feel like
I can tell you what happens.
Crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
the
so
3rd volume, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
It actually goes into its horror subgenre, first of all, which
okay.
it's been telling a line of. And
okay, so that's good.
The things that happen are very intense.
Okay, now now you're selling it to me. Okay, so maybe I'll have to pick that up soon.
Is that the one where they're in the classroom?
No.
And there's desks?
That's Drifting Classroom. Yeah.
That's Drifting Classroom.
I'm trying to picture it. I don't see it. But anyways.
It's like robots and computers and kids.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Always kids, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there are children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Who go through events.
Lots of events. It's just going wild now. Let's see. Silent Voice or Orange. Y'all, I feel like I can read whatever at this point. Orange is pretty good. Both of those are pretty good.
I want that Silent Voice box set so bad.
Yeah. It's good stuff. All right. Well, should we get into a reading?
Let's do it.
I'll go figure out what I'm reading. I'll show you guys when I figure it out.
You're going to come back and you're going to be reading something other than a one-shot. I guarantee it.
You think? Well, just because you said that, I'm going to find a one-shot to read.
Maybe that was what I said it for.
Yeah, I know. My guys are planning along because Toni likes to roll.
And then something else. Full 3 reads. Nice. All right, let's get reading. That's pretty fitting. I finished reading this. Cat meow. Finally found something to read.
I finished this.
Yay! You did it!
Yeah. I loved it. Fantastic and it's perfect.
Nice.
And then I started this.
Oh, you are totally going to finish that tonight.
What's that first one about?
It's pretty much about it. When you're a child in heaven, God gives you a red heart or red heart or a blue heart. And if you eat the red heart, then you're a girl. And then if you eat the blue heart, you're a boy. So there was a mix-up, and a baby ate both.
Oh.
And that's pretty much not even the first chapter. Like I read like only like a little bit at first, and like so much happens in just like a little bit. It's insane. There's like pirates, like witches. There's like everything you can, like pretty much anything in a fairy tale you can think of happens in here. There's fairies, everything. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
How did everyone else do?
Good.
No, I lied. 3 chapters in.
Nice.
I lied. This is not a short story collection.
No?
That's
Oh,
right.
it's not.
No, it's all one story.
Okay.
It's also much darker than I thought it would be.
Ooh.
This is like this girl comes across this dolphin that can talk.
Ooh.
And the dolphin says, "You're not a human. You're from the clan of Triton. And you need to come with me so we can defend the world against Poseidon," which is like destroying the dolphins.
Oh, cool.
So it's kind of like sci-fi magic. Well, I mean, not magic, but the dolphin can talk. So I think
That's kind of magical.
so kind of a mix of genres, and the dolphin takes the girl away from her home and they're going around trying to find, so far, this person that will help them defeat Poseidon. So it's not what I was expecting at all, but I'm enjoying it a lot.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
How is it sci-fi?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
I just want to know all the spoilers. Because I don't know.
It's not.
When you said
It's not like
sci-fi and a dolphin, I was like kind of reminded of like Echo. Did anyone play that Echo game?
Yeah.
It's like a Sega Genesis game. Like once you get to past a certain point, and it gets like goes like balls to the walls nuts, and it's like alien invasion thing, and you have to like kill the aliens, and yeah.
It's not like glaringly sci-fi, but there's like little hints that I feel like are going to go deeper
in a
into
sci-fi direction.
Sci-fi, not like full on sci-fi, but like
little hints.
There are hints of things.
Sounds good.
Yeah, no, that sounds really good. And it sucks because I don't think we have Glacier Bay or whatever publishing being.
Oh, cool.
In Canada, so like it's not anywhere I can find. It's never in Indigo, not on Amazon. Like so.
Well, they're not on Amazon in the U.S. either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an indie.
So there's like no way to. Exactly, and no tariffs. I'd be like spending like I don't know how much money getting it past the border.
This retails for $35.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then on top of that, yeah.
What is it called again, Toni?
It's called To the Sea. I mean, it has a very obvious environmental message going on here. But
okay.
I like it. The art is nice. I mean, it's not like mainstream art, but it looks really nice. Like you can see all, you know that art style where you can see all the pen strokes,
like
right?
sketch.
Yeah.
Kinda
so
yeah,
that's what this looks
I
like.
like that.
That's cool.
Even though I like mainstream art.
Mark was like getting
That was like
wait away.
a stream a whole long time ago.
You can't really see on here, but
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wow.
I guess that's the image on here. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
So where did you get it from if you couldn't get it?
Well,
said
you can order it from them. There are retailers that stock them, but I backed their Kickstarter, so I got a bunch of their works that way.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Which includes this one.
Yeah, this is why I can't get it. It's the same with Starfish Publishing because they're based out of the States, right? And I'm in Canada, and so they just don't ever sell them here. And I could get it off of their website, but
I'm pretty sure Glacier Bay does have a
Canadian.
No, they stock with another supplier that will ship to Canada. Let me see.
Yeah, but I don't know how much it'll cost to ship. That's the thing, because that would be my issue. Is the price for the
I mean, I'm
customs
not saying it's
and
going
all
to be
that.
cheap. I'm saying
Yeah,
there is a way to get it.
Well, I mean, I could get it if I want to spend like all my manga money, my manga budget on one.
I can't wait till they ship out Star Clock Liddell because that one seems like something I'm gonna like.
Huh. Oh, the speed lines for Kazuma's.
Parents are they're not good parents.
Yeah, no.
I don't think Kazuma's knows what good parents are.
No.
That's kind of like a thing, though, for manga, right? A lot of the time, the parents are just not.
Yeah. They're either not
horrible.
there or they're terrible.
Yeah, right?
H-Field's excited for that one, too.
It sounds right up my alley.
So what are you shaking your head about this one? This one's not considered a one-shot?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was saying I still need to read that. I forgot that I was going to read that.
Oh, I thought you said not a one-shot. I was like, technically, it's not really a one-shot.
It's not a manga, but it's a one-shot.
I mean, it's got some.
No, I was saying that I forgot that I meant to read that. It's sitting on the very top of my bookshelf, and I forget that it's up there because I'm.
Which one is that?
Look up there. It's uncanny.
Which one is that?
It's uncanny. This is like underneath the cover, but it looks like this.
Oh, it's a book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think the under looks really crazy.
There's Benzo.
Like,
I know, that's a much better cover than the actual cover they chose.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, why would they cover that up? Like, that's like the best.
Wait, is this fine? I thought the letters were glowing in the dark when I was looking at it. No. And I was like, it's just really just bright yellow.
Is
it
that
looks like it's glowing.
Is that considered a light novel, Mark?
I think it's just what? Just
like a more of a biography or
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I would say it's more biographical than anything.
Yeah.
Or autobiographical.
Okay. I've never seen that one before, so I was just curious.
Yeah.
It's just him talking about his inspirations for getting into horror manga and stuff like that. Things that scare him. Stuff like that.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. It seems really interesting.
Well, it's really only for Junji Ito super fans, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
forgot how funny
fan,
this was.
but not enough to read a light novel.
Yeah.
Well, it's really short. I mean, it looks big, but the margins are huge and
like it's like almost like little tiny like snippets, kind of isn't it?
There's like
at least that's what it looks like.
I read Stitches though. That one was ass.
Yeah, Stitches and
that was ass.
It was bad. The art was fine, but the stories just did not work in a written form, I guess.
I'm gonna have to borrow that. That was ass.
Hi, Maeve.
Oh, hi, Maeve.
Hi, Maeve. What's everyone reading?
Kind of deviated from one shots a little bit. I just finished this.
I'm reading Mansect.
I'm reading Dogs and Sleeping Bags.
I finished this and then
you finished
on this.
Twins.
Oh, and I have a real bookmark this time instead of a card. So
I'm using the postcard that I was given to my bookmark.
Hey, Mark, what's that cat one about? Is that what you held up?
Oh yeah, this one's also by Junji Ito. It's not scary. It's just kind of like autobiographical. There we go.
Okay.
About like him, his wife, and his cats. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
I forgot how funny it was, and I forgot that his wife didn't like how he drew her in this. She doesn't have like pupils.
He drew her really scary.
Yeah, it's not very scary. It's funny, but he still draws like, his classic way of drawing. But she was mad because she's like, I have no pupils. There's too many lines on my face, and I don't have those pants in my wardrobe. So she made him like erase some stuff.
That's funny.
It was pretty funny. I'm trying to find a picture of the pants she was wearing. They're very like Beetlejuice like. There we go. There's a just striped pants. She's like, I don't own any pants like that. Why do I have pants on like that? That was pretty funny.
Maybe she should.
Yeah, I was like, maybe she should. But yeah, it's pretty funny just about him and his life with his cats and his wife and just the cat antics that happen. It's pretty cute. Oh, fancy bookmarks. Yeah. I recommend it if you're not into like horror stuff, but you like cat manga. This would be the one. Yeah, inaccurate portrayal.
So how's Fruit Basket going? Have you read it before?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
It's going okay. I'm a little bit in. No, I've seen the anime. I've seen the older version, and I think I watched the newer version. I'm not even sure. But I've never actually read the manga before. But my cousin, who's like 13, she really, really loves it. And I'm like, I need to read it so that way I can talk to her about it because she wants to talk to me about it all the time. And she's like, have you read it? Have you read it? And I'm like, no, not yet.
Yeah, it's definitely one that lots of people have. Like, it's got a solid fan base for Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
As far as I've read, it's pretty close to the anime. Like, it's pretty beat for beat for the anime. So
the new one?
For the new one. The new one, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually heard that the omnibuses are different from the single volumes. I read that somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, they usually update the translation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sidebars aren't in the new one where the author writes little things. They took those out of the omnibus version.
I wonder why they did that.
I don't know. I'm like, just leave it in. Who cares if it's
but
like
yet
outdated information?
But yet they have. Hang on, sorry. They have this on the sidebar. The little cartoon is.
Yeah, that's what they replaced it with. Was like little art.
I usually like the little side things on the sidebars that they write.
Yeah. Sometimes I ignore them if the story's like really good. I'm like, I'll come back to it.
Yeah. Later.
Yeah, and then I never do.
Yeah.
There was one I was reading. I think it was a Moto Hagia work. Maybe a Drunken Dream or something like that. And she was talking about her cats and how her cats are aliens. It was really funny.
Oh.
Because me and my husband think that our one black cat that we have, well, he's a tuxedo cat. We think that he's always calling for the mothership to come get him. Because he just stares into the abyss just randomly, and I'm like, what are you looking at?
E.T. phone home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that always freaked me out when my cats would just stare at something. I'm like, stop. Like, there's nothing there. Stop
There's
it.
nothing there.
See, yeah, my
me
cat
out.
just stares at me, like doesn't not anything else. Like all the, I sort of get like this weird feeling of being watched, and I look over to, she'll be on the floor in the corner just staring at me, and I'm like, "What are you planning on doing? I don't like this."
It's like, I'm waiting for you to die so I can eat your body.
Or fall asleep, and then I'm gonna sit on you, and then you won't be able to breathe. I'm like,
I heard about that fact the other day, and that freaked me the F out. Like, I was like, really? I'm like, a dog would probably just sit there and wait, but a cat's just like, I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah. It's like, sorry.
Like, oh.
It's like, I'm gonna eat you now. I'm starving.
Like, really? I fed you for how many years, and I would just die, and you would just eat me like that?
I mean, it's there. You're gonna be missing it. Like,
yeah, I was like, I'm dead. It's fine.
Why would I care?
Just don't think about it too much.
Right? I mean, like, if you think about it, it's like, well, I mean, it's not like you need to use it.
True. The initial shock of the fact was what got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a cat too that'll just stare me down, and I'm just like,
yes,
right? Can I help you?
It's a
like,
creepy.
What do you want?
Why are you so
supposedly?
Just go away.
Supposedly, it just means like that they are like really attached to you, like they look at you and just to see watch what you're doing, basically. But like, it is creepy. It is creepy when they do that, even though it's out of affection and trust and stuff. Like, it's still creepy, especially when like kids are so silent and just staring.
It's like, thanks, I guess, that you're staring at me, but go away.
Yeah. I heard if they blink like slow at you, that means they're showing affection.
Yeah, that shows
like,
trust.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Little cat kisses.
It's like, if you say so.
Who knows what's going on in that little brain of yours?
Yeah. It could be thinking the most horrible things.
Yeah. Or just treats.
Well, I mean,
food.
Yeah.
Cats usually see people as like not a separate species. Like, they see you as part of their colony. Like, it's just a weird looking cat, basically, is what it is. Like, that's why some of them get really mad that you go for a long time. Like, if you like leave for a long time, so like a business trip or whatever, and they come back and they get pissy, is because like in their head, they're like, okay, you're going out to, scout the territory, then you're supposed to come back, because that's what colonies do. That's why they're mad. You're not following the rules, you stupid, weird looking big cat.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Did you talk about yours, Maeve?
No, I didn't get too far in it, but I'm enjoying what I'm reading so far. The guy character is very cute. He's like a puppy dog, basically. And the girl thinks that, like, oh my gosh, you're like my late dog reincarnated. Pretty cute.
I like that. He's like a golden retriever.
He is. I'm reading Dogs and Punching Bags by Kaori Izaki.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
This one?
Yeah.
Huh. Never seen that one.
Thank you for the visual, because I cannot show a visual.
No, it was really good. I was like, why do they call it Dogs and Punching Bags? Because I heard it was called like some, I think it's the girl's name's Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think her name started with an N.
Well, I mean, she talks about her dog, and she has a punching bag, so.
Yeah.
I guess that's why.
Yeah. Once you get like, that first couple chapters, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
weird that they do change titles around.
Some animal abuse in it, but no, there's no animal abuse in it.
Yeah, like it's weird that they do change some like titles around for marketing purposes. Like, like I said this before with like Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, because like it's Dead Boy Hanako-kun. Like it's a really different change. So obviously that's not a mistranslation. It's just for marketing. I just find that weird. Because sometimes I think things get lost in translation that way. Like, like dogs and punching bags. It does sound like animal abuse. Manga.
Yeah. I literally never thought of that with that title. That never occurred to me ever.
Really?
I just thought it was a silly manga title. Like so many silly manga titles.
Manga titles do be silly sometimes.
I just don't like the really long ones. I'm like, can we stop with that?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Well, it's not even a title. It's a synopsis. Like,
I gotta need a summary.
Right? Like the whole like breakdown of the whole damn thing right in your title.
Yeah. If it has a long title, I usually stay away from it. I'm like, oh, I don't need this.
Same.
Well, because it's just lazy. It's like you couldn't come up with like an interesting name, so you just literally just said what it is about, and but you're on your way. If you're doing that with your title, then I don't even want to know what you're doing with your story, because if you're so lazy, you can't come up with a title. And just like I don't know, it seems just dumb.
I think the longest titles I have is the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all, and the fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I think those are the longest ones I have.
Like, fragrant flower blooms with dignity doesn't sound like a synopsis though.
Blowing flowers or something. Like
sounds
why
like
do you
have perfume or something?
I'm like, come on.
But at least that one's long, but it doesn't give away like the whole like synopsis in its title, right? So it sounds kind of like avant-garde more or less. But when it's like, I'm an S rank this and I'm going to go here, but then this happened and and it's like, what are you doing? That's not a title.
Yeah. If it has a long title, I'm like, oh, it's probably a isekai or a villainous manga, and I'm not into either one. So that's a nope for me.
That's a nope for me, dog.
That's a nope.
Yeah.
If the title gets so small to where you can't read it anymore, I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That's just not my thing.
So anyways, man sex. Awesome. Bug people. That's all I got.
What else do you need?
Right? I'm having a blast.
Made me want to read Metamorphosis again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metamorphosis. Isn't that like the weird...
Where a man wakes up one day, he's turned into a giant cockroach, and his main priority is getting back to work? Yeah.
No, but that sounds fantastic. I was thinking...
It's a classic.
I was thinking there's one, I think it's called Metamorphosis. I don't know, but it's like this weird...
Oh, not that. No, I'm talking about, I'm talking about Kafka. It's not even a manga. I'm talking about Franz Kafka, Metamorphosis.
Yeah, I know. I got that after when you explained to me what it was about, but like we were talking manga, so I was just simply went to that in my brain.
Need to verify that every time I say that now, which is really annoying.
Toni over there reading real books.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a manga space. But yeah,
what other manga are there
ones
turn into bugs? If there are any, please let me know. I'd like to read them.
Isn't there like one that's like that in Osamu Tezuka one? What's it called? The bug one. I dropped it. I DNF'd it. So something about insects.
Oh,
you know it. You've got it.
Oh, the Kirihito, but it doesn't turn into an insect. It turns into a beast thing. But I like that one too.
So Toni likes things turning into people turning into things.
Yeah, body horror like that. Yes, I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's
turning into
stuff.
Plants, people turning into animals, people turning into insects, all that stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
Vampires, robots.
People can't turn into robots.
I mean,
well, I guess maybe you can.
Maybe you can. Maybe you can. Maybe it's something that you have to write. Still needs to be written.
I mean, people get titanium put in it sometimes for surgery, so that's a start.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. It's true.
So true. Maeve is not a fan of metamorphosis.
Oh.
Well, I liked how it was. This guy turns into a bug, which is, traumatizing. And then his main priority is the fact that he has to go back to work to support his family, but he's literally a bug.
That sounds hilarious.
And then it's not hilarious. It's actually really sad because then his family is like trying to help him, and he's a bug, and he's like wasting away.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Sounds sad.
Oh, she didn't like the characters or how they acted.
I love unlikable characters. I know Maeve doesn't like unlikable characters. I love an unlikable character. I like reading about unlikable characters.
It just depends with me. It just depends how it's written.
We should probably read some more. Boo! Oh my goodness. Oh, keep hitting the wrong buttons. There we go.
Knock it off.
All right. I don't think you're going to read this because the words are way too tiny right now and my eyes are blurry. So we're not doing this. I think I'll continue reading this.
Okay.
I read. When was that? Way
what
before this month started.
Hirayasumi.
Hirayasumi. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. I started reading this last month and then had to stop and started reading Fruits Basket and One Shot. So I'll get back to this. It's pretty fast read. So, and the words are big.
Yay.
So, yes, it's really good. It's a slice of life, chill. I think Toni would hate it though.
Oh yeah, there's a reason I didn't buy that. I knew I was not gonna like that.
Yeah,
that was one of the ones where I'm like, listen, I gotta stop myself. I know people are screaming about how good it is. I know I will not like it, and I'm not gonna be the Grinch in that scenario, so I will not buy this one.
Yeah,
so fair.
You know you're not gonna like it,
Mr. Grinch.
That's one thing I'm stopping this year is like, if I know I'm not gonna like it, I'm just not gonna try.
That's the way I'm going to. Just it's getting too expensive to like buy a bunch of ones I know I'm already not going to like just because of the hype.
Yeah, if you've been reading long enough, you know what you like.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I like Bugman.
I like Slice of Life.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one thing when getting started in reading manga was like you just buy everything and see what sticks.
Yeah.
And
you can always sell what you don't like.
Exactly. I think I'm pretty much combed over my collection by now. I'm like, okay, I know I'm not gonna like this. We're just gonna get it out of here and get more space for stuff I actually like.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. I need to get more space. I need to get another bookcase because I don't have any room.
Yeah,
it's getting pretty tight.
More like I'm saving myself for my YouTube comments, to be honest.
That's true, yeah. All right, let's start reading.
All right.
And yeah. right. How'd it go?
Good.
I have to say, before, because we were interested, because some people were interested in reading this. This is really dark. Like, there's a warning at the beginning about violence and sexual violence. So just so you know, like, this gets really dark. It wasn't that dark when I started, so I just want people to be aware. It's very dark. Yeah, it's very dark.
Good to know.
But is it good?
Yes, it's very good. But it's about how horrible humans are to each other and the planet. So it gets dark. But I'm almost done. I have like 2 chapters left.
Dang, all right.
Man, I really am interested in that one.
Me too.
Watch, I am going to end up paying the high prices for the tariffs and all that customs just to bring it over here because I'm so interested now.
Awesome.
And it has French flaps. So. Anyways, I finished Mansect and it was it was fabulous.
Yep.
What can I say? Body horror goodness.
Awesome.
Glad you liked it.
I got more than halfway through in this, and I had to take a break because I don't want to spoil it, but the shape-shifting in it, and let's just say a character killed another character that was like that they really cared about by not knowing that it was that character. So that, yeah, it was really probably not as dark as yours, Toni, but I needed a little break. So I'm over to this one.
That's
a break.
Fluff and happiness.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And I'm on what's the story I just finished? I just finished the like the shadow one. I don't know. Why is it? Oh, just the 2 of us. So I just finished that story. Just the 2 of us.
What manga is that again?
Is it Mimi's Tale of 4?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I really liked the first couple stories. So yeah.
Some light reading.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's better than killing someone that you love.
Yeah, I think the first one's more about like emotionally horrific.
Yeah, this is just creepy. So.
Nice.
Now back to using just random bookmarks. Can't find another one.
How's Fruits Basket going, Christy?
I'm almost to chapter 4. It's going pretty good. I like I can't ever pronounce his name right. I may be pronouncing it wrong, but Caillou. He's the one that turned into a cat.
Yeah,
Kyo. Yeah, he's my favorite. I really liked him in the anime, and I like, so.
Yeah.
Which might be a weird opinion, but.
No, I like Kyo. I hated Yuki for the longest time.
Me too.
I don't like Yuki at all. And then I think it was like halfway through the anime, I'm like, okay, I can see why he acts like that. But
yeah.
like I don't hate him anymore, but he's still not my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although I have the unpopular opinion that I like Shigure.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of people don't like him.
He's like quirky and stuff, but I don't know.
He's got questionable taste.
Yep.
No. How's Dogs and Punching Bags, May?
It's good. We just found out about the puppy dog guy's backstory, and that was a shocker to me. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like so innocent, but then like a tragedy happened, and you're like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, I was shocked by that. But it's like you can't blame him.
Right. He was just a kid, and like they thought something else was gonna happen. So
yeah, I felt so bad.
yeah, me too.
But yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite by her, to be honest.
Yeah. Weird age difference though. 34 and 23.
Yeah, that's too. Like at first when I read it, you said 34?
Yeah, 34.
I thought they were both the same age, and I'm like, wait a minute. Someone mentioned the age gap, and I'm like, wait, what? And I went back.
Yeah, because she said I'm 34, and then I can't remember his name. Chimaki.
Yeah.
Chimaki's like, I'm 23. He just like randomly shouts it out.
Yeah, that's why I think he's like a golden retriever, because he's like,
yeah, he's excitable.
Tail wagging.
Exactly.
I'm 23. Yeah. It's a weird age gap, but I feel like it works in a way.
I guess so. But I'm usually not partial to age gaps.
Yeah, that one's a pretty big.
I mean, at least they're like not. At least one of them's not a minor. Like that's.
Yeah, that's when it's like one minor and an adult. That's more sus, I think, than anything else.
I agree. At least they're both adults.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I slacked on the comments. Let's see. Let's back up here. Preacher said, I'm a slice of life and shoujo fan, but I try other things except stuff with bugs. not a bug fan. Hi, Dawn. Join late.
I know they also had Plant Horde as well, too. Like it was like kind of a combo thing going on there for a little bit.
A twofer.
Some plants.
Yeah, right?
I feel like springtime's like the perfect time to like read plant horror stuff, because
like,
just like plants are annoying.
And actually bugs too, if you think about it, because that's when they start to wake up from their hibernation and stuff.
Yeah.
Like already I've been gardening and I've got so many mosquito bites on my first time just going out because they're all waking up and hatching. And usually I don't get bitten, right? They don't like my blood. I taste gross, I guess. But when I first went out to do some gardening, I was like, oh my God, how many mosquitoes were out there?
Yeah.
I didn't notice it at first.
Doesn't even feel like spring to me yet.
Yeah, it's probably not spring where you are at.
It's 45 degrees right now. I don't know if you can feel that spring or not.
That's not really spring.
Yeah, here in the West, it's actually nice. Like it's been sunny almost every day. It's been like up, in higher temperatures than last year. So, yeah.
That is a good one, Dawn. I hope you like it. I read that one this past week too. See, I'm gonna head. Oh, bye, Hfield.
Hi.
But just know the second omnibus of My Name is Shingo stressed me the hell out.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Maeve said, I love Yuki. I don't want him to be with Toru in any romantic way, but I love his character. Yeah, I didn't want him to be with Toru either. I want to read Dogs and Punching Bags. I decided to start Touch Within the Abyss instead. I'm not sure which one that is.
I just saw it on Barnes & Noble.
Oh, yeah?
It looks very interesting.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even heard of that one.
Yeah, it's a newer one that's coming out. I can't remember when. Let me look it up.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're liking it, Dawn.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different one. That one's a BL.
Oh.
Yeah, that one came out recently.
Gotcha. That must have been from her birthday haul. So from your birthday haul, Maeve?
I just made my birthday pre-orders.
Yay, birthday. Mine's not for a long time. It sucks.
I know. When is it?
No excuse to buy manga.
When is it?
My birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, September.
Mine's
Yeah.
Further than yours. Mine's December.
Bazaar's tomorrow, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday! You're old again.
Happy birthday.
I was going to say it's the 20th. I haven't bought manga all month.
Oh my god, dude.
So I made 20 days.
What?
Yay.
Which I know is not that good knowing that how much I bought previously, but still, I'm going to take it.
You want me to send you all the shit I have for you, and you can open that as your birthday present?
I mean, if you want, but I cannot send any money until next month at all. I can do it on.
Send you my unhaul pile then.
Yeah, I could do it on May.
Mark, it's my turn. It's my turn, Mark. Yes, it is.
Fine.
It's funny.
Yeah, I got
fighting over you.
I got a gift card to Barnes and Noble, and I'm like, I might as well just wait until next month, anyways. Even though it's technically not buying manga, but still,
they have a sale right now.
Yeah, so I was wait, what? There's a sale?
They have a sale right now. Yeah, kind of.
Tell me,
it's not really a sale. It's like you get extra awards if you spend.
Oh, the double bucks.
Well, don't you get like an extra
$75? You get $10 in rewards.
What's really funny is I always miss where they do that the double stamps or whatever they're called. I always miss it.
Well, don't they do something for people's birthdays? Like if you're like a member or something?
You get $5 for your birthday.
Oh, do I? Okay, cool.
I never get that.
Well, put in your birthday and then you should get it. I got it.
I did.
February, so they still do it, obviously.
Oh.
Yeah, they give you a certain amount off any purchase. So like, I think it's a like percentage actually here. So actually not bad because if you buy a lot, it's like it builds up the percentage, right? Like or amount off because it's percent. It's not by just like $5. So the more you get, the bigger amount you get off.
They need to have another pre-order sale.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't order anything unless it's the pre-order sale.
They needed. They're not going to, but they need to do the buy two get one free sale.
They're never going to do that ever again.
Yeah,
they stopped doing that like 6 years ago.
I know, but
as soon as manga got popular, they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna write."
Do you remember the Manga Mondays?
No,
where they had 5 volumes of manga for 50% off?
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah. On Monday, it was only 5 random volumes. And usually it was stuff I'd already pre-ordered anyway, so it didn't matter to me. But yeah, it was 50% off.
Is it every Monday or is it gone now?
It doesn't exist anymore. They stopped doing it around the same time they stopped doing the buy two get one.
I never heard of that at all.
Yeah, they stopped doing like any sale for manga here up in Indigo. Like, I always get an email from them saying, "Oh, big sale," and I always check, and it's never manga.
Like,
it's always something else.
10% off. You're like, no, that's not a big sale.
Well, it's not even 10% off here. It's never, like never. It's always like, okay, it's kids' books, it's paperbacks of these books, or it's thriller books, or it's never manga. Like now, it's just They used to sort of do a sale, like once in a little bit, once in a blue moon. Now, no, they're like, screw that. We're making bank.
I wouldn't be surprised if Barnes & Noble stops doing their pre-order sales.
That would crush me.
The last one they did.
Between.
No, it's been the same, but the last one they did, normally they do it in January, and it didn't happen the normal week. It happens, and so everyone on their social media was like, "Hey, what the hell is this?" So I think they got pressured into doing it. I mean, this is just me guessing, but I think they got pressured into doing it again. And so we'll see if they still do it, because I'm not convinced that they will. But there's always a Libris, I guess, but I would be upset because I have my Barnes & Noble membership. So. Libris has the prices.
I noticed that they didn't really do the hardcover sale. Like, it was still a good sale, I feel like, but it wasn't like half off hardcovers. What was it like?
Well, it wasn't
30%?
last year either, or the
Did
year
they not?
before last year either. No.
That's weird. For some reason, last year I thought I got it, but anyways, like, wasn't like 30% off hardcovers?
Yeah.
It was like 30% off plus you got extra awards or something. So it ended up being almost 50% off, but it wasn't the 50% off really.
Yeah, it was
I
more
think
like
for every
40.
$50 you spent, you got $10, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I still liked it, but it wasn't like I didn't go crazy like I did the year before. So
Yeah.
Especially with the hike up of manga too, you'd think that they would at least stick their sales, like, but instead they're just like, no, we're gonna jack up the price and we're not gonna give you a sale. The gangs.
Yeah.
It's like a double whammy.
Criminal.
It is. At least when they had like the pre-order sale, it almost reached like Right Stuff prices.
Yeah.
Because you could get like up to like 40% off if you were a member. Because it was 25 and then you're 10%, so that's like 30, and then you get like an extra 5% off or 5% cash back with the card. So and then
5% rewards, 5% cash back if you're crazy and have a Barnes & Noble credit card.
Yeah, like me.
Like
us.
Yeah. That's the only thing I use that card for is Barnes & Noble stuff.
Yeah, I use it for pre-orders and that's it. No. Yep.
If I want a sale, I basically have to wait for like Amazon sales now, which is like, oh, lovely, right? Because like they'll just randomly put stuff on sale, so I just have like this my own little list, and I just keep checking it to see if maybe something will go on sale that I might want. When it does, I try to snatch that up because like it's the only kind of sale I'll ever see, which is sad.
Yeah. Yeah, when they do those pre-order sales, I pre-order everything I can.
Yeah.
That they have available to pre-order on the website.
That's what I did when they
all the way to December pre-ordered.
Yeah, I always keep up with pre-orders too, like when all the ones I need still coming out, like the ongoing for that time when they have a pre-order sale, but they didn't have one this time. Like they did because it was in December or January or something. In the beginning of January, end of December is when they would have the pre-order sale at Indigo, but they didn't do it this time. So I think they're stopping that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Barnes & Noble had like one every quarter, wasn't it? Like
it was January and then April and then September. Sometimes July for members only.
Yeah.
I care too much about them. Pay too much attention.
Yeah, I was writing it down whenever they had a pre-order sale. Like I can't find that note anymore, but
yeah, it was January, April, and September for sure.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they had one in July for members.
Yeah. So we'll see if the July one happens because it needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there would be that many ones that I don't already have pre-ordered. Speaking of, I have to go in and cancel some.
I did that like last week. I'm like, I don't want to read this. Like, why did I pre-order it?
I just do pre-orders like for 1 month in advance, and that's it. Because, like I said, I'm still hoping for a sale. So I'm like, no. Yeah. But I write it down in a little book. I have a little book of when all the series that are ongoing that I want that's coming out. So I just kind of keep up that way. But yeah, I'm desperate for a sale. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. I think that's it for tonight. I'm not sure when we're gonna have another sprint stream. I'll have to check the calendar. Lots of crazy stuff coming up in my real life, so I don't know when we're gonna have next one. What's that?
Marg has a life, unlike some of us.
Yeah. Don't touch your grass, Marg.
You know how I've read 36 books this month? I'm doing nothing except for sitting on the couch and reading books. That's it.
Love that for you.
I'll go outside.
That's such a sleigh, honestly.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know when we'll continue. But yeah, I hope you guys had a fun readathon time. We have one more day for tomorrow, and then that's it for this year. So you're gonna have to save up all your one shots for next year.
Is there going to be something going on with June, with Pride Month?
Yes, I'm getting that bingo board together now, and I'm gonna announce. I was supposed to announce it on the 1st of next month, so hopefully I can have it by then. So.
Okay, awesome.
And then the next one, we're still doing the Manga Readathon. So.
Yeah.
In October.
Yep. That's like my favorite readathon. Yeah.
I'm trying to save all my spooky stuff, but it's like hard. Like I got Liminal Zone in. I'm like, really want to read it. But
well, if you're a crazy readathon person, there is the Dewey's 24-hour readathon taking place next weekend.
Oh.
So you read for 24 hours.
Every single year I want to participate in that. I think I only did it one time. So
I've never done it because somehow they do it in April and October, and every single time I've had like stuff going on, so I wasn't able to do it for the full 24 hours. And in my head, if I can't do it for the full 24 hours, I can't do it.
Yeah, because you're not a rule breaker.
That's how I am.
You're a rule stickler.
Yeah, I think the only time I did it was 7 years ago when I first heard about it, like when I first started this, like my YouTube, whatever. And I didn't read for the full 24 hours, but I read like 12 volumes in 24 hours, which is a lot for me. So yeah,
pretty good. I can't even fathom like sitting down and reading for 24 hours.
I don't think I could possibly do it.
Yeah, it does sound tiring.
I try to read for 24 hours, and I would and I made it 8 hours, and I gave up.
I think I could if I had the time. I just think there's things that happen. Like you can't really say for sure that you're not going to get. Well, especially for me, because like I got a kid. Like I need to, parent things like that.
Every time I sit down to read around kids, they're like, "Mommy, Mama, Mommy." I'm
yeah,
like,
right.
Exactly. Doing that.
Yeah, that day I didn't have any distractions or anything, but I was just so bored of reading. I was like, I don't want to read anymore. I cannot read anymore. I'm done. 8 hours straight. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, have a good night. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for hanging out. And yeah, just stay tuned to Instagram or the YouTube channel to see when the next one will be. And yeah, have a good night.
Have a happy Easter. Bye.
And Maeve and me are streaming tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Awesome. All right. Have a great weekend. And yes, happy Easter.
Yeah.